Meet Your Dream Chocolate Cream Pie. This comes to us on page 138 of Sugar Butter Flour, the official Waitress pie book, under the section Blue Ribbon Winners. This week we are rebounding from possibly the most disappointing pie in the entire book, all the way to one that I have been really excited to make. Because this recipe is not your standard chocolate cream pie. It has the added element of fruitiness and a hint of spice. Fruity with a hint of spice, that's me in a nutshell. Of course I would be excited about this. The spice comes from the crust, which is made using crushed up chocolate wafer cookies. We need 2 cups worth of crumbs. Downshift! Into the crumbs we add in 2 teaspoons of ancho chili powder and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. Combine. Pour in 8 tablespoons of melted butter. If you want the crust to have a bit more heat, you can sub in chipotle for ancho. Work the crumbs into the pie pan. We need a 9-inch. You reckon Dr. Pomatter has one of those? Chill this for 15 minutes. Bake at 350 for 10 minutes. While the pie shell is cooling, we work on the filling. Chop up 8 ounces of bittersweet bar chocolate. Place it all into a bowl. Get out your saucepan, Francis! We need 2/3 of a cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and the yolks of 4 eggies. Whisk to combine, and then gradually whisk in 3 cups of whole milk. Ooh, looking like scrambled eggs. Now it looks like something the cat brought up. Bring this mixture to a boil over medium heat. Fire! Slowly stir the mixture with a rubber spatula. Be sure to really scrape when you stir, because cream tends to burn when you let it settle. And we have to let this come to a boil slowly so that it doesn't immediately curdle. Ooh, it's getting thick. Once the mixture comes to a boil, reduce the heat to simmer, and then keep stirring it for another minute. For all of you bake-off fans out there, we have just made creme pat. Pour the hot creme pat into the chopped chocolate, passing it through a fine mesh sieve. Let this stand for a minute so that it melts the chocolate. Drop in 2 tablespoons of chilled butter, and then we mix it all together until everything is smooth. We put in chilled butter into the mixture so that it tempers the chocolate to make it nice and glossy. Oh, this is simply decadent. Butter up a piece of parchment and press it on top of the chocolate. We gotta let this baby cool to room temperature, and we can't risk it skimming over. Into the bottom of the pie shell, spread 1 entire 10-ounce jar of passion fruit jelly and pour the chocolate filling on top of the jelly. And chill this for 6 hours to set. Okay, it's 6 hours later, and now it's time to make whipped cream. In a chilled bowl, pour in a cup of chilled heavy cream, a teaspoon of Nilla, 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, and 3 tablespoons of cocoa. Whisk to combine the wet with the dry, and then beat on high speed to firm peaks. Now we get to prepare a pastry bag. Snip the corner and fit in a large star tip. Gently scoop the cream into the bag. Squeeze it all down to the bottom and delicately pipe rosettes onto the top. And there you have it. Meet your dream chocolate cream pie. Yeah. This was an excellent rebound. The flavor and texture of the passion fruit jelly plays super well with the chocolate. It's a flavor combination that is so full of depth, even with the little bit of sweet heat that we have with the spices and the crust. You really feel it on the back end. And the creaminess, the texture of it, it's like nothing else. Jenna describes this pie as being the sexiest in the entire book, and I can definitely see why. I would serve this to a date, that's for sure. And it's also a nice segue into the theme for the next month. From next week all the way until the end of February, I am going to be making the pies that Jenna serves to Dr. Pomatter during their appointments. So subscribe to the channel and be sure to turn on your notifications so that you do not miss those recipes. Click the link in the description to get yourself a copy of Sugar Butter Flour, the official Waitress pie book, so that you too can make your own version of Meet Your Dream Chocolate Cream Pie. Thanks for watching this episode of Waitress Wednesday, and I will see you in the next one.